What's up, everybody? How you doing? It is Monday, the 19th of May, 2014. How are you doing? How you doing? How was your weekend? I hope it was smooth, eventful, sidestepping the negativity, and you're about to start your new week. So I wish you well, peace and blessings on that note. So, how has your spring thus far been? Sun shining, the birds are out chirping, the bees are buzzing, and yes, some of you had to get acclimated with the allergies because of the fact that so much rain, the snow, the weather has been topsy-turvy. But you must admit, what you're viewing is worth it, right? So how you doing? You doing alright? I'm putting this video out as a reminder to you. You're saying, well, what am I reminding you of? Today's the day that you make that commitment to yourself. Yes. You know that dream? You know that inkling that you feel in your spirit? Yeah, that one. This is the validation to you. That's right. You probably were milling those over some things and you were like, if I could only have a sign. Well, here's your sign. Now's the time that you commit to whatever it is that you need to do. And that is what is going to not only reassure your steps, but it's going to fortify your personal happiness. It's going to define your worth and value. Why? Because it's you. And aren't you precious? Don't you think you're worth it? I think so. So with that being said, there are going to be some choices that have to be made. And granted, with those choices, there are going to be situations or scenarios that will cause you to ponder, to pretty much give up. I'm here to tell you this. You know that devil. You know his work ain't done. He's really good. Well, we already know the greatest trick he'd already created was to convince man he didn't. So, with that being, the last thing he wants to do is see that you're happy. So what he does is going to find the right ingredients and try to sabotage your steps. It may be someone that you meet in passing or something that is said that will offset your emotional balance. Remember, sidestep those emotional triggers. Never take a position of judgment, and love yourself more. If you're just willing to do that one thing, that thing I always speak about, love, you'll be surprised how your perspective will change, how much clarity that you will perceive. And sometimes it may even seem unreal because it will manifest in your life with a beauty that will literally give you goosebumps. Just know this. See, your higher power, I know him as my Lord Jesus Christ. He loves you so much. He loves you so much, he's got your attention right now. So, my point is this. No matter what happens, no matter where you are, because you must understand this. See, your higher power, I know him as my Lord Jesus Christ. Once you truly submit to allow him to guide your life, he will motivate you and move you to be in the places you need to be to receive the things that are destined with your name. You do understand that? Let me repeat this one more time. When you decide to truly allow your higher power, I know him as my Lord Jesus Christ, to move you, to position you where you need to be, to receive the things that are destined with your name, your reality will be changed. Now, as you already know, there's no growth in fear. Fear is an illusion. And no one has the dominion to do anything without your permission. So, as I always say, leave your spiritual doors fortified. Don't worry about who comes and goes. Because trust me when I tell you this, the people that love you, they are the ones that share the like-mindedness. They're the ones that are also doing the work. And they're the ones that can see the things that are in you that you have yet to reveal. Why? Because you're priceless. They know your worth. They know your value. And for that, they understand the sacrifice and what it truly means to be called friend, to be called confidant, to be called mentor, and then one day be called husband or wife. But this is something that cannot be obtained. You can't find it in the store. You can't manipulate it. You can't alternate an original. Reason? Because there's only one you. So be proud. Step into your worth. Define your name. Speak your truth. Keep your head high. And allow those who truly love you for who you are to uplift you. Yes, there will be those that will come and try to derail your happiness. They will try to sidestep what you're trying to do, to sabotage what they don't want you to do. And the ironic thing about it all is this. If you were to sit down and take account for the energy that has been invested in producing a negative outcome, it is such a waste. So it is very important and very imperative that you do not claim something that is not rightfully yours. Did you hear what I'm saying? Do not claim something that is not rightfully yours, because if it's meant for you to have, it will be given freely. It will be like seeds in a garden. You plant them. You respect the process and the cultivation, and you will one day have your harvest. Your harvest is your legacy. Your harvest is your life. Your harvest is your happiness. Why? Because it's you. So be proud. Now, on the flip side, for those who do not see your worth, for those who do not want to invest in you, do not have any ill will. Pray for them. Because I'm here to tell you, eventually, clarity will reveal all things that were hidden. But it's your steps, your foundation, that validates who you are. So, If you're in a situation right now and you feel that you're being emotionally tested, first of all, give it to your higher power. Lastly, as I always say, I know him as my Lord Jesus Christ, but I'm also humbled to also say, I know he is also acknowledged by many names. Give it to him. Because you do understand, prayers must go up before blessings come down. And I think you're worth it. Now, let's throw this curveball back to what I was saying originally. You know what today is? Today is the day that you are going to commit to yourself to actually invest in that dream. There's something that you want to do. You want to spin the wheel of your motivation and growth, and you're ready to invest in it. Congratulations. It is now time. And here's the thing about it. You've probably been thinking about this a long time. Probably may have been something in the back of your mind for a couple of years possibly. But you didn't have the courage to put forth the effort. You didn't put forth the effort because you didn't see your worth. You didn't see your value. But you feel it in your heart. Now's the time that you make it a reality. So I congratulate you. And yes, like I will have to throw this disclaimer out too. For every setback that you may come into play, that is nothing but a setup for the blessings. So respect the process of your development, of your growth. So don't trip on the small stuff. Don't worry about the people in the cheap seats. Because trust and believe, as I'm here to say humbly, don't worry. The people you need to be with will always be there because they're doing the work. And the people that don't see your worth, don't worry, you'll see them again. But when that time should happen, if it's divinely meant, make sure that your feet are humble. Make sure that you be the inspiration to them or the motivation of them, because we have our own lives that we must govern. Just like we have our own emotions, only we can govern them. So, speak your truth, act in kindness, define your compassion, but always make sure that you keep it in balance. And you cannot go wrong. As you can see, society wants you, yes you, to agree with the status quo. Be the exception of the rule. If it was meant for you to condone, settle, or go along, don't you think that there would be someone else just like you? But that's not your call. So discern. Go within yourself and allow your higher power to guide you. Allow your angels and spirit guides to protect you. You weren't brought on this planet to suffer. Love yourself. And when you truly are able to love yourself, you're able to embrace your flaws. But little do you really know, you know what your flaws really are? Do you realize what they signify? They signify your uniqueness. So be proud. There's only one you. Unless you got a twin, but still. There's still only one you, okay? So, I wanted to catch you before you started your week. It is actually now 5:18 in the morning, Monday. You're saying, Gerald, what are you doing why are you doing up so early? See, I woke up early this morning. Something woke me up in my spirit. It just brought me out of my sleep. And I really believe that someone needs to see this video right now. They're searching for some validation. So I'm doing this video just for you. See, that's how God works. He loves you. So, nonetheless, we are in the midst of spring. Embrace it, y'all. Get outside if you haven't. Take a walk. Tap into that inner child that wants to be released. Just make sure that you be safe about whatever you decide to do. And lastly, do what you need to do so that you can position yourself for that beautiful summer that's down the street. I've been telling y'all that since the beginning of the year, and I'm going to keep doing that because you guys are worth it. You are. So, I want to give a shout out to each and every person that has stumbled on this video. Thank you very much for allowing me access to your life. And if it sparks just an ounce of introspect or motivation, then I'm doing God's work, because it's nothing in vain. And you deserve to have the life that you are entitled to. Do not let your surroundings or situations to convince you that is not the case. You are blessed. And guess what? If you don't have a relationship with your spirituality, it's really simple. Have a conversation with whoever you... I know him as my Lord Jesus Christ. I know those in the Muslim faith call him Allah, and the other denominations. The point I'm trying to make is this. Remove the fear. Have that conversation that's in your heart with him. And watch how freeing you will feel. Watch how things will spiritually or miraculously change. You'll see a validation, I guarantee you. Before the end of this week, watch something will change in your life and you're going to be scratching your head. Just trust. It's from above. As well as, just like for me, somebody prayed my name for change. And I'm going to say your prayers for you as well, because you're worth it. So, have a great week. Be safe. And I will catch you next weekend. And if you have any questions, concerns, hey, you can inbox me. I'm also on Google+. I would love to add you to my channels. And, hey, as I always say, God's praying for you. You know I am. I see your worth. And for that, it helps me discern mine. Have a blessed and protective week, y'all. Love to hear from you. Bye-bye.